we are in the I guess the Habana Loadout area, and before I go over her loadout, I want to talk about her, just her general overview. So obviously she's a three-speed attacker. Hibana has really, really good weapon choices. The Type 89, this gun right here, is amazing. It's super high rate of fire, but the thing that people have an issue with about it is the low ammo count. So you have to really know what you're doing. You have to have a lot of skill to play Hibana. I would say going into like a terrorist hunt and before you start playing, just to warm up your aim. That's just a basic thing that you do on most operators. But she has also the bearing 9. Now, I would not recommend using the pistol. You see some people use it to good use. I personally don't. I really like using the bearing 9 here. The important thing to remember with this gun is that it isn't as good as it used to be. Like, it isn't that laser beam that you can use as a primary weapon. You're really gonna have to choose your engagements when you use this gun. Like you're gonna have to know that you can win the fight before you start using it. Otherwise, you're just gonna want to stick to the Type 89. Now, for the Type 89, the attachments that I run are ACOG, compensator, angled grip, and the reason why I want to run the compensator is there's a Reddit post up right now. It's been up for a while that discusses the role of each barrel attachment. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. You can find the best barrel attachment for each gun, like tested and proven. For the Type 89, you're definitely gonna want to run the compensator because if you look at the recoil pattern here, it sharply curves to the right. Like after this, like fourth bullet or third bullet, it goes soon, and you're gonna have to drag it in like this if you're using anything else. But otherwise, it kind of comes in more like right here, and you can just drag it down like that. So you're definitely gonna want to use the compensator on the Type 89. Angled grip because I'll get into that more later. But Habana is a really high impact operator, so you're definitely gonna want to run the angled grip so that you can make high impact plays quickly. On the bearing 9, I run hollow, pretty standard. Compensator to help with that the freaking this thing does. It's literally ridiculous. And then you're gonna want to. I don't know what other people particularly choose, but I run a laser sight on it to help me open barricades if I'm just hip firing it. It's pretty useful. I don't see any reason not to run it, but I'm sure some person would maybe not want to run it. Now, stun grenade or breaching charges. Both of these are super viable on Hibana. It really depends on the objective that you're attacking. You have to make that decision yourself, but you're gonna want to run flashbangs for kills. You're gonna want to run breaching charges for utility, right? And flashbangs can be utility as well. So in a little bit, I'm gonna be showing you guys a gameplay clip of me on Habana, a really good round that I think demonstrates a lot of what I'm going to be talking about later in the video, and I'll go through it after I play as well. I'll go through step by step everything that I do wrong, everything I do right, and go through why I did it. But before I get into that, I want to talk about her role. So Habana can be considered really anything, a flex, an entry, or a support. Those are the three roles on attack generally. Um, a good example of one of each, I guess, is on bank. They're gonna be wanting to run Hibana as a support if they're holding downstairs because you're gonna want to open the hatches. That's pretty vital. Um, you're gonna have to really stay alive. Get your utility out. She can be a flex because of those breaching charges. So you can help break the floor. Looking into sight, that's kind of what a flex player does. They fill in a role of like, kind of in between support and entry fragger. And she can also be an entry. She basically becomes an entry fragger after you use your utility. So it's really Hibana is a very I guess you could call her like a well-rounded operator. She fills in all three roles. Even throughout a round, she can fill out all three roles. Like you just have to get your utility down, and then start making plays. So also with Habana, shot calling is super super important because you're gonna be joining people in. You're gonna be joining yourself in, obviously. I really wouldn't recommend playing solo queue in this game. Like it's difficult to find a team sometimes, but you really, if you want to succeed, And if you're watching this, you probably do want to succeed. So you're going to want to play with at least, a 5 stack of just even people that you don't even really play with. But as long as you can, like, coordinate with them and they're not just, like, have their mics muted and aren't even listening to you, that's going to be a good thing for you. Using drones is really important. I'll talk about that a lot later. Drones are really important on Hibana. Drone in your entry fraggers, obviously, so that they can clear out a room before you get your utility down. Then you join the entry fraggers, right? And then the supports plant the diffuser, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows this. And just get your utility down, like, before you start chasing frags, because Hibana has super high fragging potential, right? She has Type 89, like, what is this, 850 fire rate, like, rounds per minute. That is crazy high. That's super duper high. And for the Bearing 9, it's 1100. Like, she has just high impact plays, lots of fragging potential, She has flashbangs. So you definitely want to get your utility down and then start going for frags. Now I'm going to pull up a video for you guys of a round on Hibana where I feel like I put her utility and everything to good use. So I'm going to let this play out and just watch the video, and then we'll talk about it more after.
You're than me, so it's fine.
5 seconds.
Alright.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
What are they doing?
Doc is in small tower.
Okay, let's flush him out. I'll drone him again. I don't see him in here. I think he did.
He's in the top, like the office area.
No, he's not here. Let me quadruple check. Yeah, he's not in here. He's not up in the loft either.
Oh yeah, he's tower. Or inside, I mean.
Nice.
Clearing the way.
Rotation inside. Any help?
My friend would say, time to bring some ears.
It's Rook. Doc is in A.
1 op 4 remaining.
Dead. Gonna plant. Cover me, cover me. Watch my kitchen and my back hallway.
Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
I have a drone. Never mind, we got it.
Op 4 eliminated.
Good job, guys. Good game. As you can see from that that round, that was the final round of a match, and we won that game, 4-2. That was a pretty good game. We had good fraggers. And you'll notice here, I'll rerun the video. You'll notice here that after I put the 2 Hibanas on this wall right here, right, I run into bathroom here, or stalls, showers, whatever you want to call it, and I put another Hibana charge on this wall right here. And that's because this Zofia that we were playing with here was getting frags through a hole in the wall right here. They left this wall soft. But I also knew that I wanted to plant over here and about this general area. So if I opened this wall, then she'd also have a sight to watch my rotate at a kitchen door. And this, obviously, the Zofia was getting some frags. She was doing pretty well. So open this wall and give her the ability to lock down not only this hallway, that comes back here behind bathroom, but also give her visibility here and visibility back there. This bathroom spot is really powerful if you can open it. So open this, right? And a big part of playing Hibana isn't only just playing for yourself, but playing for your team. It isn't all about just getting kills or planting the diffuser for yourself to win. You have to enable other people to play. That's a really big part of playing support, and also just playing any character in this game, is enabling your teammates. In solo queue, it's a little bit more difficult to do this, but it's still doable. And like back here, for example, I droned in this sledge here to make sure that nobody was here. You know, I got the call out that there was someone up here, so I droned them out. I called it as clear, and then we had free reign into here. If I didn't drone this out, maybe he could have been hiding in some weird spot and be like, oh, well, whatever, he's probably not up here anymore, and then jump in and get blasted in the head and die, you know, lose your utility. He loses his utility, like, whatever. So I continue to come here, then I open this wall. Something I could have done differently here is made sure to move this drone before I set these Hibana charges off, because I lost this drone. Not too big of a deal, but obviously keep that in mind. You want to keep your drones. Drones are super important. I'll talk about that more later. And also here, when I open this, then I come running around this corner here. Who knows who could have been in this hallway? Like literally, this Ash is holding here, but you don't trust people. Don't trust people. Pull out your gun, lean, check the hallway, get into the bathroom, then retake out your X-Kairos pellet launcher. Just don't be stupid. Anybody could have killed me from here, and I would have dropped the diffuser in the middle hallway, would have lost a whole thing of utility, 3 things of utility here. I would have lost, you know, my drone that I was able to use there in main lobby. So just be smart about how you play Hibana. You just have to have the smarts to play Hibana. You have to have the smarts. You have to have the intelligence. You can't be stupid, you know. Hibana has 3 speed, high fire rate guns. That means high impact, like a lightning fast, high impact playstyle. You know, like right here, I open this stuff up, I come here, and then I peek this dock, right here, boom, just, like watch.
Doc is an
Just-
A.
Killed him, like super fast. Like there's nothing you can do that. I fired 4 bullets before he even got like 2 off. Like I doubled his fire count. So it's super important that you make these fast impact plays. The angled grip really helps with that. That's why I recommended the angle grip. There's a very low margin of error when playing Hibana. Like you have to do things right. If you mess up, it's really easy to mess up on Hibana. And if you do mess up, you lose so much. You lose, you know, help for your team. You lose planting the diffuser. You know, that potential, things like that. And the biggest thing I could recommend with any operator in this game, the biggest tip in this game for attacking, is droning. Like people don't use their drones enough. Drones are super, super, super vital, super powerful. They can be quiet if you don't jump. You know, people might not hear it. You can see where they are. Bait people with them. Like they're the most powerful. And one thing, that people never think about with drones, they just think that, oh, I can leave it somewhere, or I can just like run it into the objective and like spot people and get points. Like no. Either put your drone in your vicinity of entry or to cover your teammates so that they can hop onto it before they enter an area. Like I left mine in main lobby because I knew that this Ash, right, risky etiquette, was going to be coming from that side of the map. So if he decided that he wanted to check my drone, he could. Like he could just hop onto his cams and see my drone in main lobby if he needed anything. We ended up getting a call out that Jaeger was on first floor, right, from my drone, and then Ash was able to act off that and kill Jaeger, which is a huge pick. We don't have to worry about flanking. One drone should equivalent 1 kill or 1 survival from death, at minimum. That's what a drone needs to do. Like if you toss in a drone into that room up there, that could have been considered a survival from death, right? If there was a dock in there, like he said he still was, or like Rook, I can't remember who it was, right? My Sophia called out that there's someone in there. That drone represents 1 survival from death. If I just jumped in there after he called that, I could have died. You know, didn't know where he was. So also when you're droning as Hibana, because you'll be in that support role in the beginning of the round typically, call out everything, angles, where the roamers are, punch holes in the wall, rotates, everything. Just call everything so that people have the information that they need. Once again, just talking about playstyle here, don't push alone. I have my Thatcher here with me. I had the Sledge who died here to the Rook, I think, or to the Dock. Just push with other people and just take a deep breath. Like when you're playing Hibana, like people like it's like they're on crack and they just like run around and like quick peeking angles and stuff. Just like relax, take a deep breath and consider like your next move. You know what I'm saying? And the final thing that I can say with Hibana is to record your gameplay in unranked. Watch to see your mistakes and fix them. Record and watch. If you die, don't blame timing. Don't blame unluckiness. Don't blame your teammates. Every death is something that you did wrong. If you get spawn peeked, that's a free kill and you got killed. Like, your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to, see your mistakes and work to fix them. And a big thing with Hibana is focusing on being alive until either the end of the round. That's one thing you can try to work on, like I was here, or until all your utility is used, and then you become a fragger. After Hibana uses her pellets, you can essentially think of her as a pseudo Ashe, right? Once Ashe uses her breaching charges, or however you want to call them, she has 3 stun grenades, a high fire rate gun, and 3 speed. Same thing with Hibana if you're running flashbangs. You have a high fire rate gun, 2 high fire rate guns, the Bearing 9 and the Type 89. You have 3 flashbangs and 3 speed. Like, you really can just be super flexible with Hibana. She's in the S tier right now. Hibana is probably the best attacker there is right now, obviously excluding Thatcher, because Thatcher is a must pick on every single map. And just practice, man. With time, it's easier to recognize times to make crucial impact plays or just when to play reserved. It'll all come down to your judgment when to, like right here. You know what I'm saying? When to peek this and get that kill, or maybe to have our Thatcher swing and kill him first and then get intel. But I decided that I could fight him, so I did, and I secured the kill, planted the diffuser, we won the round. It's all about making impact plays. That Doc was stopping us from planting. He was stopping the rotation from Ashe into kitchen, from that hallway. He had a lot of things covered. Just take him out, and that's a really big impact play that you can make. Let this clip play out one more time, and you guys can just remember everything I said and keep it in mind.
You're than me, so it's fine.
5 seconds.
All right.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Where are they, do the thing?
Doc is in small tower.
Okay, let's flush him out. I'll drone him again. I don't see him in here. I think he did.
He's in the top, like the office area.
No, he's not here. Let me quadruple check. Yeah, he's not in here. He's not up in the loft either.
Oh yeah, he's counter. Or inside, I mean.
Nice.
Clearing the way.
Rotation inside the home.
My friend would say, time to bring some news.
It's Rook. Doc is in A.
1 op 4 remaining.
Dead. Gonna plant. Cover me, cover me. Watch my kitchen and my back hallway.
Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
I have a drone. Never mind, we got it.
Op 4 eliminated.
Good job, guys. Good game. If you guys enjoyed this video, I don't know, I don't really ask for likes or whatever, just freaking like the video. I put work into it. Like my shit. Alright. Subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. All that good shit. I stream on Twitch. You can follow my Twitter to see when I go live. CG24. Same as my YouTube. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.